In today's return of the gaming news, we have news about the PlayStation 5 and why it potentially might fail because of the next Xbox console, and there's going to be a whole lot more news in today's return of the gaming news. My apologies for being away for so long, but I'll explain that in a second. Here we go, back at it yet again with another video. G'day guys, I'm Champerito apparently, and yeah, I've got a moustache on my face and I've been gone for a while, so if you really don't like my moustache or you like it or whatever, please smack that like button real good. Anyway, I am going to explain in a second why I haven't posted, and then I'm going to get to the gaming news because there is quite a lot to get to in today's video. But the thing is, if you're wondering what the hell is this disgusting moustache on my face, well, it's because I'm raising awareness for men's health. It's currently Movember, and this isn't sponsored or anything. I thought I'd just do it, you know, raise money for charity and everything. So you guys, if you've watched me for long enough, and if you've seen a lot of my videos and followed me on social and everything, and you know a little bit about me, my dad passed away from cancer 5 years ago, and things like that never goes away. So I want to raise awareness for men's health. So I'm rocking this disgusting moustache on my face. So if you guys want to donate and help out and everything, all the proceeds go to the charity. I get zero of it. So please check out the link in the description down below. Donate if you can. If you can't, spread the word maybe. I don't know. But anyway, speaking of men's health, I was sick recently. Nowhere near as sick as something like that. Mine was just stupid. But my ear was actually blocked for like 2-3 weeks, and I couldn't hear anything in that ear. And then on top of that, I had like no voice. I was really sick, and then I also just couldn't be bothered making videos after that. So that's my bad. So I am sorry for not making videos. I just thought I'd focus on real life for a second while I recovered from being a half-deaf doofus. Anyway, let's get to the gaming news. I apologize for not making videos, but the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 could be in trouble. As you guys probably already are aware, the XO19 London Xbox event was just a few days ago, and Xbox did a whole lot of stuff. But you're probably wondering, Champ, wait a second, aren't we talking about PlayStation here? Well, that's the thing, they are all interconnected. During this event, Phil Spencer said that the Xbox Scarlet, which is the next Xbox console, the Xbox 2, the Xbox 3, whatever the hell you end up wanting to really call it, we don't know because the Xbox Scarlet is the current code name. He said that the Xbox Scarlet will not sacrifice power for price, and on top of that, they are going to be bringing in even more studios to the Xbox brand to create exclusive games for their systems, which is amazing news. Now, as amazing as this news is, Sony seem to not be doing anything about it. Sony have been pretty tight-lipped and sort of backed away from the community in recent times, which kind of sucks because they are for the players after all. That's their tagline over the last 5 or so years. But the thing is, will Sony be able to come back from something like this? Because it seems like they are sticking to what they've been successful at in recent times, which is their current crop of studios that create all their games, like Santa Monica Studios and pretty much every single other studio that we know that Sony works with. So the interesting part that really gets me here is that Xbox are acquiring more studios, and it means that we are going to get more and more games, even though the console is going to be the same price as what it should be, which we actually don't know exactly right now, but it means that we are going to still get a really powerful console. And if you're wondering what kind of games we could be getting on the next Xbox that we might not get on the next PlayStation console, the PS5, is a possibility of seeing Asian developers being targeted next by Xbox, which would potentially give us RPGs and JRPGs, because Microsoft's Phil Spencer did also say that they will be bringing out more RPG games in the future. That's their big focus for next gen, and on top of that, they want to acquire game studios that are based in Asia. So that is amazing right there. So in the meantime, Xbox have a ton of stuff happening over here, and then PlayStation really haven't done anything. What we do know right now about PlayStation are just a bunch of rumors, some specs that have come out, which is awesome, but other than that, they really haven't talked to us, the gamers, the fans of their systems. Like, I grew up on PlayStation. PS1 was my, like, first pre-owned console. It was my first brand new console. Played the hell out of Crash Bandicoot, played the hell out of Metal Gear, played the hell out of pretty much everything on PlayStation. Moved to PS2, did the same thing there, got introduced to the GTA series. I was probably a bit too young, but the thing is, they've always been for us gamers. That's why I said that was their tagline in the last 5 or so years, because it was the PlayStation for the gamers, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I'm terrible with these. But the thing is, I'm really worried about PlayStation, and a lot of people are, because it could fail if we don't see some actual community engagement over the next few months, because it seems like they've just sort of gone, oh boy, they saw our patent for our design for the PlayStation 5, you know, this ugly thing, and then they just disappeared. It's kind of like what happened recently with Sonic, you know, when this guy popped up and everyone was like, what is that? And then just days later, months after the initial release of that Sonic trailer, they came up with this. It's the same thing. Like, it's ridiculous that they had to go through all that, but I feel like PlayStation might be going through something like this right now, and they could be in deep, deep trouble because they want to release this console next year to battle like side by side with the next Xbox console. So let me know what you guys think. Are PlayStation in trouble? Should we, the gamers, be worried about PlayStation and where they're heading? Because right now it seems like their hardware is ridiculous. We don't know too much about it, but I mean the design, if that is going to be the actual thing and not just the patented design for the dev kit, but knowing the way that systems work, it could actually end up looking something like that. But yeah, it's just ridiculous to think about. And then on top of that, with Xbox buying up game studio after game studio after game studio and releasing a possibly cheaper console with more power and sacrificing their own bottom dollar for our entertainment and our enjoyment, similar to kind of what they tried to do with Xbox Game Pass, but it actually backfired in a good way for them and is working really, really well. If you look at Gears 5's numbers, it's still really, really good. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling here, so we are going to move on to the next gaming news report on today's show, but let me know what you think about all that in the comments down below. But now, let's get on to the next gaming news report on today's show. And it's a game that I may or may not have been playing a little too much recently. Yeah, it's Modern Warfare. As you guys know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is probably one of the hottest, I'd say, multiplayer games out there right now. And, well, there are patches after patches after patches for this game. It just seems like this constantly keeps happening, which is a good thing because it is fixing the game and it's trying to make it balanced, but it is kind of annoying at the same time because it kind of changes the meta of the game here and there. But the 7.25 shotgun has been updated again, and so has a bunch of other stuff in the game. So this right here is a brand new patch that has come out for the game. If you're wondering what it is, what was the update, it's pretty much mainly just for the 7.25. There are smaller little tweaks here and there. It is all for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC, but the thing is, a lot of people are still complaining about the shotgun, but I personally think this is a good gun to use, and it is balanced now. It wasn't definitely when the game first did come out, but it's definitely balanced now. Like, you literally only have 2 shots with this gun. I don't know what people are still complaining about. You get 2 shots, and then you gotta reload the damn thing. You could die in that reload unless you have your secondary out. But then again, you could run overkill and have the gun and then have the sniper or an AR or whatever the hell you want, and you could go that way about it. But the thing is, I think these patches have fixed the gun. Let me know what you guys think, because I know a lot of you guys are probably playing this game. It is really, really addicting. It is a really, really good game. I'd say it's probably the best Call of Duty game since Black Ops 2. This is my opinion, though. Like, there have been some good games here and there for a little brief moment, but this game, it seems like it's actually keeping me until December, because it seems like Call of Duty in the past few years has only kept me around for like 5-6 days, and then I got bored because everyone got so good, and I just didn't have the time to sit down and play this game for 10 hours a day. But now it seems like I'm sitting around playing this game for 10 hours a day, which is not a good thing. I need to fix that and need to get my life in order and make more videos. Yeah, that's terrible. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this update. Let me know what you guys think about Call of Duty Modern Warfare in general, because yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I'm playing with friends on PS4 and Xbox and PC. We're all just going around together, cross-playing, and I think that's the beauty, that's the magic of it. And especially playing Gunfight, that 2v2 mode, privately with your friends or going 3v3, that right there is probably the most fun you can have ever. Like, just talking crap with your mates. It's just the best. But anyway, let's move on to our next news report on today's show. And we're going back in time for our final news report on today's show because Halo Reach is coming to PC next month. And we've finally been given the minimum specs for the game. As you guys can see on screen right here, these are the minimum specs for anyone out there wanting to get Halo Reach on the PC. So the game will be available through Steam. You can see this right here on screen, and it's not too heavy of a game. Obviously, it's an old game, so yeah, it came out like, what was it, 7 years ago, maybe? Something like that. If you guys know, leave it in the comments down below. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember Halo Reach actually, surprisingly, probably one of my favorite Halo games that ever came out, besides probably the original Halo. Like, that caught my eye back in the day. So this right here, it looks like it's going to be a good game. It's going to be running in 4K, which is going to be amazing to see how that runs. But I'm probably going to turn those specs down, not even touch anything else besides the online mode. I'm going to play the hell out of this game on PC. Probably going to bump it down to 1080p, realistically, and just have it running at like 200 frames a second and hope for the best, because you want to have the smoothest game, and it's better than running in 60 FPS 4K, because I doubt I could run 120 4K. My PC would probably explode at that point, and yeah, it just wouldn't work. But yeah, I'm excited for Halo Reach. It feels like we're going back in time with so many games. You got Modern Warfare, which is basically a reboot. You got Halo Reach now coming on PC so many years later, like almost a decade later. Yeah, it's a crazy time we live in with video games. But anyway, if you guys stuck around this long in the video, thank you so much. And also thank you to anyone that's still watching, because I've been inconsistent as hell. So I apologize for that. But also, if you stuck around this long, if you guys want to donate to the charity, make sure you check out the link in the description down below. It'd be greatly appreciated if you do. Yeah, I'm rocking this ugly mustache, and I'm not a fan of it on my face. But things you do for charity, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.